Must be a real juggle.
I'm just glad that window's dropped.
Oh, it's nice like that.
Yes, it
was
was.
horrible, wasn't it?
Good morning, Jane. I am well. Oh, good news. Excellent. Taking my son in 2 weeks' time.
You said sorry, oh,
If not, bring it up. Let's see. Because we have no way of just
So winter's starting, isn't it? Yeah.
We've been planning this for a while, so yes. So they're really friendly to have. And you've got to be up, don't you? You can't be negative now.
Right, we will get started. So spread the toes, soften the knees, both sides of the heels on the mat. Tail tucked, core strong, shoulders up, back and down. Lift that crown of the head, tuck your chin back, take a breath in. And out. Big stretch through your back and away. Breath in through the nose. Core gently engaged. Breathe out through the mouth. Now this one I want you to stretch as tall as you can. Really feel it through your back and throw it away. Drop your chin, lift your toes. Relax your shoulders and knees. Toes down, heels up. Heels down, toes. Keep it going. Trying to be as high as you can with those toes. Now with the heels. Right, just holding down, we're just going to separate just your big toes. Drop the little toes firmly down and change and keep it going. Last one. Now toes to heels, unless you cramp. Release, do it again. Don't tense anywhere else, just the feet. Last one. Now rock it side to side. Working your ankles. And stretch. Get that little toe from underneath. Feel it in the top of the foot, right down to the toes. Other side. Right, standing nice and tall out of your hips. Circle your ankle. Holding the wall if you need it. Engage that core, helps with your balance. Take the circle the other way. And flex and point. Right, let's go the other side. Spread the toes, soften the knee nice and tall. Circle the ankle. And the other way. And flex and point. Right, feet down together, bend the knees and circle. Keeping your heels down, shoulders down. Warming up through calves and ankles. Right, let's take it the other way. One more. Now walking through the feet, getting as much movement as you can. Shrug shoulders to ears and drop. Breath in, breath out. Last one. Right, let's work the shoulders forward to the ears. Pinch the shoulder blades together. Nice big movement. Right, bring the hands to the shoulders. Elbows together, big circle round, graze the ribs. And straight arms. Palms together, graze the ears, push away. Breath in, breath out. Here's your last one. We're going to go the other way. Start small. Pinch the shoulder blades to the ears and forward. Right, let's bring in the elbows. And full up. Here's your last one. Meet those palms in the middle and open. Working with your lower back as to how much of a twist you can get. Breath into the front, breath out as you go round. Open up through that shoulder, warm up through your middle. One more each side. Right, feet further apart, let's wrap. Looking over the shoulder, pointing the toes, stretching through the hip. Really let those arms go loose, smacking you in the back. And as you warm up, take that chin a little further. One more each side. Right, let's take it up and over. Chin into armpit, arm by ear. Push the opposite foot down. Breath into the top, breath out to the other side. Keep it going with your breath. Here's your last one. Right, we take our hands up, drop to the foot, take it through the middle, come up the other side. Breath into the top, breath out as you go round. Working with your lower back, just let gravity take those hands down. Don't force it. Core strong. You've got one more each way. Arms go out, one foot to the front, the other to the mirror, wide, so that when you go down, knee is back from toes. Can you see your big toe? Push that knee out. Roll your back foot back, shoulders down, palms back. Sink. Take a breath to the top, swivel the feet, breath out to the other side. Try not to lean forward. Push that front knee out. Push your back foot back. Keep your shoulders down. Right, here's your hold. Take it over and hold. Push that knee out, push the back foot back, hand to the leg, up and over, chin into armpit, stretch through your fingers. Elbow to thigh. Take it up and over. Chin into armpit, push that other foot down. Right, straighten up your triangle. So straight up, and then if you can take it down, don't let that top shoulder, top hip come forward. Right, looking to that front foot, put the weight in the front foot, one hop. And balance. So taking the back foot up, fingers towards the mat. Touch the back toe down if you need to. Those that can, back foot, toes down, heel pressing back. Right, you're going to come down wide. Swivel. We're on the other side. Arms up. Hand to the leg, up and over. Chin into armpit. Remember that front knee, push it out. Elbow to thigh. Up and over. Chin into armpit, push. Go to the outside of that back leg. Right, straightening up for triangle. And then taking it down. Looking to your front foot. Get the support in it. One hop. And balance. Right, coming down wide. Toes out, 10 and 2. Take it up to the top. Tuck the tail. Push the knees out over the toes. Nice straight back. Again, you should be able to see your big toes when you come down. Come down as low as you can. Stretching through those thighs, holding this one down, elbows to the inside of the knees, palms together, dropping the tail as much as you can. Then elbows to thighs, lifting the heel. Work your calves and ankles. And if you can balance, lift both. Lift both and hold. Heels up, come into your star. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down, walk it in. Use your ankles. Feet hip width apart, toes forward. Come to your toes. Right, drop your shoulders down your back. Tuck your tail. Now come as high as you can onto your toes. Can you get all the toes even into the mat? Then slowly, with control, down through the feet. Heels touch, sit back in your chair. Right, quick glance down. Knees back from toes, knees haven't rolled in. Shoulders down. If this is uncomfortable for your shoulders, take it into jet plane. Otherwise, arms by ears, palms facing in. Gaze to the mat. Keep your neck long. All the weight in your heels. You can wriggle those toes. Sit bones back and wide. Take a breath. Engage the core. Push through the heels and come up slowly. Then to the toes. Dropping the shoulder, tucking the tail. Coming up as high as you can. Slowly down through those feet. Heels touch back in that chair. Watch those knees. Take a breath, go as low as you can. And last time, breath in. Core strong, push through the heels. Take it to the toes. And release. Well done. Roll the shoulders, grab your hands, take them down past your tail, pull them back. Feel the stretch go through the shoulders and chest. To the front, scoop the belly, chin to chest. Press away, feel it in the upper back. Right down to the wrists. Go tall, tuck the tail, little back bend. Just enough to tighten that skin across your belly. And release. Right, we're going to balance. So if you need to go to the wall, do so. If you're at home, grab a chair or bench. Spread your toes. Soften your knee nice and tall out of your hip. Bring your knee up and give your ankle a twirl. Then hug the knee in, drop the shoulders down your back. Grab your ankle, put your knees together. Roll the shoulder back, pull the heel into your butt, push the hip forward, lengthen through the thigh, nice and tall out of your hip. Right, we're going to work our hips here. Take the foot down, flex it, arms out. Lift and lower. Slow, so that you're working those muscles in the front of that hip. One more. Right, arms go wide. Foot's across, but it's a straight leg out to the side. Nice and slow, so it's the muscles, not momentum. One more. Right, now the foot's across, but the knee is bent. Palms towards the ceiling, so you roll your shoulders back. Lift your knee as high as you can, and take that foot to the back. And bring it round to the front. So open the gate, and shut the gate. Trying to get that knee as high as you can. And for your balance, don't touch your toes down. Last one to the back. Last one to the front. Go into your version of tree. Knee out, arms up. Wrap those arms around, palms up. Look to the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, 1. Gosh, solid abs. Well done. Right, let's go the other side. Spread the toes, soften the knee. Nice and tall. Knee up. Give that ankle a twirl. Hug the knee in as high as you can as you drop your shoulders down your back. Grabbing your ankle, knees together, roll the shoulder back, get that stretch through the hip. Foot down, flexed, arms out, core strong, up and down. Breath in, breath out. Last one. Right, we're out to the side. Across the body, straight leg to start. Up. So So take it as high as you can so you feel that muscle, those muscles down the side of the hip working. One more. Right, bending the knee, palms go up, open your gate. And close. Getting that knee as high as you can, working the ball of the hip in its socket. Right, last one to the back. One more to the front. And then your version of tree. Knee out, arms up, wrap them around, palms together, look to the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're very good at that. Woo! Or it's just a good day. Right, we are at the end of our mat. Has everyone got a ball and band? Yep. Right, just to stretch out those hips, one foot over the other. Right, take yourself down. Walk your hands down your leg or roll yourself down. When you get to the bottom, hang your head. Now it's the back leg. So push the back heel down, lift the back hip crease up, reach the tail up towards the ceiling. Feel a stretch through the butt and through the side of the leg. If your hip allows, take your hands towards the instep of the back leg. So just a little twist. Gets a little bit more stretch, but work with your hip for this. If you've twisted, come back to the middle. Core strong, either walk your hands up your legs or roll yourself up. Right, let's go the other side. And take it down. When you get to the bottom, push that back heel down, lift that back hip crease up. If you want that extra, turn towards the instep of that back leg. Come back to the middle. Core strong, be in control as you come on up. Right, let's do the swivel of the feet to get your feet hip width apart. Let's do our first roll down. Breath in. Breath out, drop that chin, shoulders forward, core strong, weight in the hands. Hands are going to drag you down. Nice and slow. Cupping those elbows at the bottom to get the shoulders nice and heavy towards the mat. Rock forward to the balls of your feet. Rock back into your heels. Then get an even balance through the feet. Lifting your toes high, spread them wide, place them down. Feeling all your toes in the mat and both sides of your heels. Keeping your knees soft, lift your tail as high as you can towards the ceiling. Feel that stretch go through the back of the legs. Belly button to spine, so you've got that hollow under your ribs. Keep your eyes open, looking between your legs. Keep your neck nice and long. Give your shoulders a bit of a roll. Let your shoulders fall. Relax your neck. Give your head a nod, give it a shake, and then let the crown of the head sink. Release your arms. Take a breath. Engage your core and slowly bring yourself up. Let the rope between your shoulder blades lift you. Stacking your vertebra as you come. Hands and head stay heavy. Do a big roll of the shoulders at the top. Chin's the last thing up. Breath. Let's take it down again, dropping the chin, shoulders forward, core strong, pelvic floor lifted. Keep the hips stacked above the ankles. Take yourself down. Cupping elbows at the bottom, take a breath. Breathing out, let the crown of the head sink as you lift your tail high. You're trying to get that stretch through the back of the legs, through the butt, but no tension in your upper body. Shake out your shoulders and neck again. If you feel you have tension, let the crown of the head sink. Release those arms. Take a breath. Engage the core. We're back up. Press firmly through your feet. Keep your knees soft, quads strong, vertebra stacking. Big roll, chin, breath. And down. Cupping those elbows at the bottom. This is your last one. Take a breath. Breathing out. Get your stretch. Now, if your lower back allows, Take your elbow around past your leg. Come back to the middle, elbow to the other side. So it's kind of like a half circle. Hips to ankles are still, just swaying through that upper body. But work with your lower back here. Last one. Come back to the middle, release your elbows. We're going to do standing cat. So you either hold behind your knees or fingers under toes. Take a breath. Breathing out. Tuck the chin, tuck the tail, suck your belly up. Feel the stretch through your back. Breath in, release. Breath out. Do that again. Release, palms to mat, walking out to your version of plank. So half plank on the knees, full plank on the toes. On the hands or on the elbows. Work with your body. So everybody looks beyond the mat. Keep your neck long. On your hands, press the fingertips and the ball of the hand into the mat. Everybody lift your shoulders as high as you can towards the ceiling. So you don't want to sink into your wrists. You want to be strong through your shoulders. Belly button to spine, pelvic floor strong. Tip the tail under. If you're on your toes, press through your heels. Engage your thighs and lift the back of the knees up. Nice and strong. Breathe. Take a breath. Breathing out, come forward to your toes without sinking into your wrists. Breath in, you go back. Breath out, forward to toes. Keep it going with your breath. As you go forward, feel your lower abs engage. Don't let your tail lift. Last one. With this one, take your tail up into down dog. So unless this is uncomfortable for your wrists and shoulders, then you're in child's pose. Spread your fingers. Turn your biceps to your ears so that opens your shoulders. Push your ribs towards your thighs. Lift your tail up. So press through the palms. Lift your tail high. Feel the stretch through your back. Soften one knee. Press through the back of that other leg. Engaging your thigh. You just get a little bit more stretch. Other side. Right, keeping those ribs towards the thighs, walk through your feet. Working your feet and legs. Upper body stays nice and long. And then heels down, tail up. Now, as long as you've got no toe or feet issues, leave your toes where they are and bring your knees down. Walk your hands back. Take that little toe from underneath and stretch through the toes and the bottom of the feet, but work with your toes and feet. So the further back you go, the more stretch you get. Right, bring it forward. Flatten the feet and take yourself back and lift. So the higher you go, the more stretch you get through the shins and the top of the feet. And bring yourself down. Come on round to seated and grab your band. We're going to do some arms. So legs are straight, feet are flexed. Now if you can't sit tall like this, make a little cushion under your tail with your mat. It just lifts your tail slightly and it straightens up your spine. So you want to keep your spine straight through the whole thing. Band around the toes or around the widest part of your feet. Have your toes poking over the top. You don't want your band to come off. Thumbs are up, wrists are straight. Tension in your band at the bottom. Roll your shoulders back. And now pull the elbows past your ribs. And release. Breath in, breath out, and pull. So the whole time you're doing this, keep your shoulders down, core strong, feet flexed, and back straight. Right, let's take it halfway. Stop, shoulders down, wrist straight, and all the way. Halfway, release. And again, halfway, all the way and hold. Nice and tall, halfway, release. Give yourself a little bit more band. Tuck those elbows into your ribs, so you don't want the elbows to move. Thumbs are up, thumbs to shoulders. Bicep curl. And again, tension of the band at the bottom. So you don't want to release the muscles. Core strong. Breath in, breath out. Right, let's take it halfway and all the way. Halfway, release. Halfway, all the way and hold. Shoulders down, spine straight. Halfway, release. Give yourself, imagine a beach ball on your lap. So nice big space. Wrists are straight on top, thumbs facing, and then you just pull up. If you can see in the mirror, when you do this, just notice whether your arms come up even. Or does the strong side come up a little higher? So you just got to compensate for that. Right, go halfway. Shoulders down, all the way. Pinch your shoulder blades together. Halfway, release. Again, halfway. All the way and hold. Halfway, release. Make the circle with the band. Thumbs together, wrists straight on top. Thumbs into chest. Elbows up. And release. And again. Keep it going. Now, if you're finding this too easy, you maybe need to get a stronger band. You should be feeling it. Halfway. Shoulders down. Elbows up. All the way. Halfway. Release. Last time. Halfway. Wrists straight. Shoulders down. All the way. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Halfway. Release. You can let it go. Right. Sitting however you can sit tall. Arm across. Straight arm. Shoulder down. Pressure just above the elbow. Keep the shoulder down and you'll feel the stretch through the upper back and shoulder. And don't just hold it there. Have a little pressure with that hand above the elbow to get it across. And then palm is up, fingers back. Work with your wrist here to get as much stretch as you can. Hopefully you can feel it right up into the bicep. And then palm is down, thumb into palm, grab the back of the hand and pull. This is into the forearm, but up into the shoulder as well. Right, work with your shoulder, up and over, push from the front, pull from the back, or those that can, grab the hands. The chin is up, and you pull the elbow back, so you feel the stretch through the tricep. Sitting nice and tall. Release, we're on the other side. Straight arm, shoulder down, pressure above that elbow. And then palm up, fingers back. Palm down, pull back. And tricep. Work with your shoulder. You might find one is just a little stiffer than the other. Now pull the elbow back, bring your chin up. Release, right, wrists, big circles. Take your circles the other way. Right, make a fist and stretch. Stretch so much you can feel that skin between the fingers. Last one, give them a shake. Get that blood right down to your fingertips. Then fingertips go together. Shoulders down, elbows out. Now press as firmly as you can, strengthening your fingers. Release, give them another shake. Right, working the wrists. Cup, open palms to face, backs of the hands glued. Fingers to the face, fingers to the ground, fingers away. Big stretch at the top, go the opposite way. One more each way. Right, give them a shake. Right, we're going to go down to the mat. Have your band handy. If you need to hold behind the knees, do so. Otherwise, ball is here. Shoulders down, feet and knees hip width apart. Turn your sit bones towards your ankles. Just get that little curl through the lower back. Sit tall. Do your little curl, tuck your chin, tuck your tail, core strong, take yourself slowly down. When you get to the bottom, put the ball under your head, arms beside you. We're going to do hundreds. So level 1, feet are at tabletop. Level 2, straight up. Level 3, away. Everybody brings their palms off the mat and you breathe. Breathe in for 3, breathe out for 3. Shoulders down, legs and arms long and strong. Core strong. Lift that pelvic floor up, belly button to spine. Level 4, chin on chest without straining through your neck and shoulders. Challenge is to drop those legs a little more, but keep your lower back pressed down to the mat. Don't arch. You're halfway. If you need to stretch, just hug your knees in and come back and join us when you're ready. You've got 15 seconds to go. Maybe drop those legs a little more. Lift that chin a little higher. Pelvic floor lifted. Foot 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug. Right, single leg stretches. One knee at tabletop, hand on the inside of the knee, the other one down the leg. Level 1, straight up. Level 2, drop. Level 3, chin to chest and breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Nice and slow. If you're dropping the leg, keep that back in its C curve. If you're lifting your chin, don't strain through your neck and shoulders. Nice and slow. Keep that core strong. One more each side. Right, hug those knees in. Double legs. So level 1, straight up and down. Level 2, push the knees out, arms at the same angle. Big circle round. Breath in, breath out. Level 3, chin to chest. The lower the legs and arms, the harder it is. Challenge yourself, but don't strain. You've got 2 more. On the last one, I want you to hold it out. Those that want to, open arms and legs. Bring them back. And hug. Feet go down, ball goes away. Fingers behind the ears, thumbs down the neck. Give your neck a bit of a massage while you're there. Then relax those thumbs to the neck, fingers behind the ears. We're doing obliques, so it's shoulder to opposite knee. Level 1, lift the foot up, put it down. Level 2, box position. Level 3, back to your single leg stretches. Again, this is slow. Breath in at the bottom, breath out as you twist. It's not how many you can do, it's how high. You can get that shoulder blade up off the mat. Keep your other elbow on the mat. Gaze goes to the elbow on the mat. Keep your hips square. Don't roll through your hips. Twist through your upper body. Breath in at the bottom, breath out as you twist. Again, the lower the leg, the higher the shoulder, the more you're working. One more each side. And relax that head, hug those knees in. Drop your shoulders down, press your tail towards the top of the mat. Now lengthen out your legs, arms go overhead, full-bodied stretch. So we're stretching through our abs. See how much distance you can get between your hips and ribs. Tightening that skin across your belly, arching through your back. Reach through the fingers, reach through the toes, and relax. Right, we're going to do shoulder bridge now. So your choice, nothing between the knees, ball between the knees, band around above the knees. So you know what your hips and knees can do. When you're set, take yourself down. Feet hip-width apart. You may be able to feel the back of the heel with the longest fingers. Knees hip-width apart. If you've got that band, keep that resistance in the band so the knees don't roll in. Relax your shoulders and arms to the mat. Drop your chin onto your shoulder. Just get a stretch through the side of the neck. Chin over the ceiling to the other shoulder. Chin is up. Pelvic tilts before we start. Get some blood flowing through that spine. Take a breath. Breathing out. Tilt the pelvis. Tummy button to spine. Now press that lower back firmly into the mat. And release. Breath in. Breath out. Tilt and press. Pull that pelvic floor up nice and strong. Breath in. Breath out. Tilt and press. Keep your shoulders and jaw relaxed. Couple more with your breath. Last one. Right, let's take it up for our shoulder bridge. Take a breath. Breathing out. Tilt the pelvis, tummy button to spine, pressing through your feet. Slowly peel your spine up, nice and slow. Each vertebra lifting one after the other. When you get to the top, drop your chin towards your chest. You want your neck nice and long on the mat. You're a straight line. Shoulders, hips, knees in line. Press firmly through all four sides of your feet. Engage your butt, engage your quads. Turn your sit bones to the underside of the knees. Turn the knees towards your toes. Feel that strength lengthening through the hips and quads. Now we're going to come down slowly, go up slowly. Don't let your tail touch. You're going to use your arms at the same time. So you take a breath in. Breathing out, you come on down and you bring your arms up and over to the back. Breath in at the bottom, breath out. Bring the arms back. Squeeze through the butt, strong quads. Breath in, breath out. Arms go over. Don't let your back relax. Keep that tail up. Work with your breath. Breath in at the top, breath out as you go down. Breath in at the bottom, breath out as you come up. Be strong through that lower body as you come up. One more. And hold at the top. Relax those arms. Push through the feet. Squeeze through the butt and quads. Come to the balls of your feet. Keep that tail to the underside of the knees. Knees to toes. Come down to heels. Balls of feet. Down to heels. Keep it going. Straight line. Hold on the balls of the feet. If you've got a ball, you're going to squeeze. You've got a band, you're going to open with your breath. Breath in. Breath out, you squeeze or open. Breath in, you release. Breath out, you work. Keep it going. Don't let your hips sag. Keep those glutes strong. Shoulders relaxed. With this one, I want you to hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them back, heels down. So tail to the underside of the knees, knees to toes, hands to balance, palms facing, fingertips to ceiling, but leave your shoulder blades down, chin still to chest, keeping an eye on those hips. Arms going overhead and relaxing to the mat. Unless this is uncomfortable for your shoulders, then your arms are down beside you. Are you still pushing firmly through those feet? Glutes engaged. Now take the deepest breath you can and come down on my count. 10, 9, 8. Can you get each vertebra to touch down, one after the other, tilting the pelvis when you get to the small of the back. Tail touches, back relaxes, arms come over. Engage your core, bring your knees towards you, take your ball or band away. Hug your knees in as tight as you can as you press your tail towards the top of the mat. Flex and point your toes. Right, let's go into pigeon. One foot down, ankle on the other thigh. Flex the foot, hand into knee, push the knee away. Feel that stretch through your hip. And as you breathe out, see if that knee can just go a little further. Layer 1 stays there. Layer 2, engage your core before you lift that other foot up. Don't arch through your back. Flexing both feet. Layer 3, reaching through the keyhole. You can have a straight leg if you want a hamstring stretch. Whatever level you're at, take a breath. Breathing out. Push your bent knee away. Keep your tail down. Shoulders relaxed. Get as much of a stretch as you can through the glutes, through the hip. Right, bringing the foot down. Arms out from shoulders, palms up. Drop your knees to one side. Keeping your shoulder blades glued to the mat. Turn your head away from your knees. Take a breath. Engage your core slowly up with those knees to the other side. Turning the head away. Knees coming up. Right, let's do it on the other side. Ankle on thigh. Flex the foot. Hand into knee. Push that knee away. Layer 2, engage the core before you lift the other foot up, flexing both feet. Layer 3, through the keyhole, straight leg if you want it. Take a breath. Breathing out. Push your bent knee away. Keep your shoulders down, tail towards the top of your mat. Feel your stretch. Foot coming down. Arms out from shoulders, palms up. Dropping your knees to one side. Keeping those shoulder blades glued to the mat, turn your head away. Take a breath. Engage your core before you lift those knees up and over to the other side. Be in control. Turn your head away. Knees come up. Right, I want you to hug your knees in. Do a little circle on your lower back. Circle the other way. Rock it side to side. Right, massage your spine, whatever feels good for you. Then one last hug in the knees. Crossing your ankles, take a breath. Breathing out, rock yourself up. Come on, round to seated. And then just hands on knees, tuck your chin. Let's go into a sitting cat. So tuck the tail, tuck the chin, suck your belly in and feel that stretch through your back. And then bring yourself forward, chest forward, chin up, through for cow. Take a breath, breathing out, go back to cat. Breath in, go forward to cow. And neutral, shoulders down, palms down. Sitting tall, drop your chin. Push it into your chest, lift the back of the neck up, lift the pelvic floor up. Take a breath. Breathing out, lift the chin towards the ceiling, stopping when you feel that stretch through the front of the neck. Chin to the middle, open your eyes, take your chin over your shoulder. Sitting tall, shoulders square to the front, stretch through the side of the neck and the eyes. Take a breath. Breathing out, take that chin across the horizon, look over that other shoulder. Back to the middle. Let the ear relax to the shoulder, opposite palm pressing down into the mat. Feel the stretch through the side of the neck. Now don't force it, just let gravity take that ear down. Working with your neck, keep the ear to shoulder, drop the chin towards the mat. Lift the chin up. Back to the middle, head up, we're on the other side. Ear relaxes down, opposite palm pressing down. Remember that pelvic floor is strong. Dropping the chin towards the mat. Lifting up towards the ceiling. Back to the middle, and we're up. Right, your choice, half circles or full circles. Squash through the middle, go tall at the top. Breath in at the bottom, breath out as you come round. One more each way. Bring it back to the middle. Let's take a breath in and stretch as tall as we can with those fingers. And then soft shoulders, soft elbows down. And again, go as tall as you can. Feel it through your back. And we're down. Last one, even taller. Cup your palms. Bring them down the center. Roll your shoulders down your back. Bring your chin to your chest. Bring your palms to your belly. Elbows out. Press. And release. Well done. Go off and enjoy your Friday. Getting up off the mat without using your hands. If you're in the studio, signing out if you didn't sign in. And having lots of water. Keep yourself hydrated. Thank you if you're at home. Let me know you're there. Leave a love or a like and a comment. And we'll see you back Sunday, 9 o'clock.